guys, welcome back to my pamper routine. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is starting off with my hair, and normally I would do like a coconut oil hair treatment, but honestly my hair has been feeling super healthy and very shiny, so I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to show you guys how I touch up my roots at home. They get like this sort of ashy color, which I feel like a lot of people can't really tell. It's something that I notice when I'm in the mirror looking at myself, but my hair is just not as dark as what I like it to be up top. So I'm going to show you guys how I do it. It's super quick, it's easy, and it's just really convenient because you guys know I get my hair done just on the bottom though, just the balayage, like the blonde that you see in there, that's what I get done. But the top of my hair, I like to just do it myself because I feel like it lasts longer and it doesn't take me very long to do it, so it's super convenient. And today's video is sponsored by Garnier, which I'm so excited for. You guys, I've been using this hair dye for about 2 years and I've been obsessed with it ever since. This is the Garnier Nutrisse Nourishing Color Cream. I have this one in soft black, number 20. Always make sure that you're reading the box so that you know obviously what the results you're going to get based on your natural hair color will be. So just read everything before you do anything at home, and then of course on the back you have all the benefits and you have what's included in the box. So of course we have our cream developer, that's super important. We have the nourishing color cream, also have the nourishing conditioner, which I'm obsessed with, and then we have the fruit oil, which you can add into your mixture. So of course you always want to read the directions before you get started, and in the directions you will open it up and you'll have your pair of gloves, which are also very important. Trust me, I've been that person that doesn't use gloves because I didn't think that I need them, and then I end up with like black hands. So even if you're just doing your roots, make sure you're using the gloves. So of course, starting off with the cream developer, you want to just open it up and then go in with the coloring cream and just squeeze that in there basically until there's none left. I was squeezing this literally for like 3 minutes because I really wanted to get like every speck of the cream into the developer. Then you want to add your grapeseed fruit oil to the mixture. This is going to really help to make your hair color look radiant, super vibrant, very healthy and shiny looking. If you have any dryness or dullness on your hair, this will really help with that, but it's not going to weigh your hair down because like I have a super oily scalp and I never have issues whenever I use this. So then of course you want to pop your gloves on and mix it up. So anytime you are touching up your roots, always make sure that you are applying the color to where you would normally part your hair. So for me, it's always in the middle. And the reason for that is because when you first apply the hair dye, you're going to be applying it, like for me, it's right in the middle part, and that's where the color is going to sit the longest. So you want to part it wherever you want it to be the darkest. So I'm just using a hair coloring brush just to be a little bit precise with where I'm starting off with the product, and it really helps also whenever I'm parting my hair. But you don't need one of these. You could totally just use the gloves and it works just as fine, and I'm going to show you guys how to just use the gloves to spread the product out. But I feel like when you're starting out, it kind of helps just like as a guide to like where exactly you're putting in the hair color. And you can see it's like super easy. You guys know I'm not a hair expert, but I can do this probably like in total with like the wait time and rinsing my hair in an hour. So it's really easy to be able to do this on a pamper night, just if you're doing laundry or cleaning your makeup brushes or anything, just because it doesn't take a lot of effort, especially if you're just doing the roots. So I pretty much just like to saturate a lot of product up top, like I said, because I really like the top to be pretty dark, especially since the rest of my hair is pretty light. So I'm pretty much just adding as much product as I feel like I need. I actually didn't use the whole bottle today. If I was dyeing my entire head, I would be using 2 boxes just because I have a lot of hair. But for the roots, I'm pretty much just focusing most of the color on the top, and I'm not being super precise just because I honestly just care about the top area. So I'm not being like precise in the back or anything like that. I'm kind of just applying the product as I go and then just spreading it out with the gloves just to really saturate everything in and make sure that all the top of the roots especially are really covered with the dye. And one of my favorite things about this color is the fact that I can get a good 4, even 5 months without having to touch up my hair constantly. So it's great for that. And also the reason my hair looks super healthy whenever I use this is because it has avocado, olive, and shea oils in here. So those are like one of the best oils that you can ever use for your hair. So whenever you're dyeing your hair, you don't have to worry about damaging it or any dry or dullness in it, because you know whenever you're using this, it's going to be super healthy because of those oils. So yeah, I just really have been loving this hair dye ever since I first discovered it. It's my favorite. So if you guys are interested, check down below. There will be a direct link if you want to check it out. Dye your hair, touch up your roots. And here I'm just adding some more dye. I wasn't going to do this. That's why I took off my gloves. So I'm just using the hair coloring brush once again just to add more product. And I didn't use any Vaseline around the edges of my hairline because with this formula, you really don't need it. If I was using another box dye, this would be literally dripping all over my life right now and all over my face and on my clothes. But with this no drip formula, it makes it really easy and convenient. So if you have to do other errands around the house, you don't have to worry about ruining any other clothes or like your carpet or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just taking a baby wipe here though because I was sweating a little bit, so I'm just like kind of wiping away the edges, and then that is it. I put my hair up in a ponytail, so now I'm just gonna let that sit for 25 minutes and let the color develop, and then I'll rinse it out. So while the color develops, I'm going to go in with some pore strips and a mask. I've been using these Biore ones for forever. If you guys have any other great recommendations for pore strips for blackheads, please let me know down below in the comments. I get a lot of blackheads on my nose. They're not super prominent, but they're there and they bug me. So let me know and leave me your suggestions in the comments of any Pamper routine products, please. So I'm going to be going in with this Freeman apple cider vinegar clay mask. I just used this last week twice, so it's going to be my third time using it, and I fell in love with it. I kid you not, I had a bunch of acne on my forehead and this literally dried it up, and I was so shocked because normally it takes a while for my acne to dry up, and I was just really happy with the result. And this was super affordable. You can get these masks like anywhere, Ulta, Target, Walmart. Five Below has them and they're amazing. And by the way, I used a brush to apply it just because I have really long acrylic, so if you were wondering, that is why I used that. And I wanted to give you guys some other options for other masks that I really like. So these from BioClarity are amazing. The Freeman Feeling Beautiful line, again, really, really great masks. This E.L.F. one is really great as well. So I will link all of these down below if you guys are interested, if you want to check them out. Splurge, treat yourself, you want to have a pamper night, and you want to try out some new masks. These are great. Then it is time to rinse everything away and shave the face. So I just got this face shaver tool at Walmart like 2 weeks ago. It was only $9. If you guys have any other recommendations to shave your face at home, let me know down below. So I've gotten dermaplaning done before, which is basically when they take like a professional razor blade and they like basically will shave your face, but that can be very expensive, especially if you keep up with it, and I just haven't gotten a chance to get that done. So I got this because I started noticing a lot of peach fuzz on my face and my mustache was just getting, you know, a little aggressive. So I decided to just do it at home, and I really love the result just for how affordable this is. And I noticed that my skincare and my makeup has just been going on so much smoother. My skin looks better, everything just looks better, and it just sits better on top of my skin. So I definitely recommend doing this, and especially if you have longer hair on your face. This is not going to make your hair grow back longer or darker or anything, so don't worry about that. And it doesn't hurt either. It kind of just feels like you're scratching your face. So yeah, let me know if you guys shave your face at home. What do you use? I would love to hear what you guys like, because usually what you guys like is what I like. And then I'm going to exfoliate my lips. I'm using this Eco Lips lip scrub in mint. I got this at Walmart. I showed it in my shop with me video. I have a lot of favorite lip scrubs. There's a lot of really good ones. I know E.L.F. has a good one, which I'm obsessed with. Wet n Wild has a good one. So this is just really easy, and you can honestly make this at home as well if you don't feel like going out and buying one. You can just use honey and brown sugar, mix it up in a little bowl, and there you have an at-home lip scrub that I've actually done before and I love. So what I like to do is just take the lip scrub and just apply it all over my lips, and you could leave it as is, but I like to take things usually one step further because I'm extra. I like to just take a toothbrush. This one is from Walmart. It was only $1. I don't use this toothbrush to brush my teeth, by the way. You always want to have something separate for it, but I'm basically just scrubbing away any dead skin that I have on my lips, and this makes the world of a difference whenever you're using a lip scrub. This will really transform your lips and make them nice and soft. And you don't want to lick this. I know some people do. I think that's weird, honestly. I like to just take a wet paper towel and just wipe it all away, because you don't want to be licking your dead skin. Like, that's gross. So that is it. I know they look a little bit red, but that's how you know you did it right. Okay, now let's talk about teeth whitening, because I get a lot of questions about this. So I use the activated charcoal toothpaste. I found this at TJ Maxx, but I've actually even seen this at Walmart, and it's a really great toothpaste if you want to just whiten your teeth at home and you don't want to spend a lot of money. You do have to be consistent with it if you want to see results. It's basically just like a black toothpaste, literally, and you just brush your teeth like you normally would. So I recommend doing this if your teeth are super yellow. Maybe start out just at night doing this. Maybe if you really want to, you could do it morning and night, but I don't recommend doing this long term, just in case you have like super sensitive teeth. Like, I have sensitive teeth that I've never had any issues with it, but I also don't like to use it every single day. So at this point, since I feel like my teeth aren't super yellow, I like to just do this once a week, once every other week, or whenever I feel like my teeth need a little bit of a pick-me-up. But do this at your own risk. Again, this works for me. I don't have any issues with my teeth, but I know some people who are in the dental hygiene field will tell you otherwise, but just do whatever works for you. Next, I am going to moisturize my lips. I'm using this Frank Body lip balm. This is literally the bomb. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my menthol lip shine from Bath & Body Works, but this, as you can see, it's a really thick formula, but when you apply it, it's not goopy or like overly thick. Like, it's really, really smooth and creamy. So I just really like the way that it feels. So let me know if you guys have tried it, Frank Body. It's like a new brand for me, but I've been loving it. So then I'm going in with my Skin Gym. Apparently this has so many different skin benefits. I can't tell you that my skin has completely transformed, but I can tell you that this feels amazing. It feels like a cooling massage. I like to even put this in the fridge because one of you guys told me that you did that, so I did it, and it feels so good. So I wanted to start incorporating this more in like my everyday morning and night skincare routine, just because, again, it feels really good, and apparently it does have really good benefits, but I haven't been using it for like that long to tell you guys that I've seen a difference. But just try it out, put it in the fridge, and put this on your face, and I'm telling you, it feels amazing. I think especially in the morning when you wake up and you feel maybe a little bit puffy and you feel like, okay, my skin needs a little bit of a pick-me-up, this would be amazing for that, especially even for the under eye areas, because it literally feels like a cooling ice cube all over your face, and I'm living for it. So as much as I don't like cleaning my makeup brushes, whenever I do have a lot of my brushes and sponges to clean, I like to play a movie in the background on my phone on Netflix or something, and it really is therapeutic in a way. So I'm going to show you guys just how I clean my brushes. I've showed you before, but typically on a pamper night or like a Sunday before I'm getting ready for the week to film a lot of makeup videos, this is when I would clean my brushes, because I don't like to use dirty brushes for a long period of time, because then I'll break out and that's not fun. So I am using the Sigma brush cleaning mat. I really love this one, but I'm sure you can find a more cheaper alternative like on Amazon. I know TJ Maxx has some really good ones as well. They're just smaller. I like this one just because of the size of it, but if I can find a more affordable one for you guys, I will link it. Just check down below for all deets. But what I'm doing is basically just taking the brush and I'm just scrubbing it onto this bar of soap, which is from Zote, or jabón sote in Spanish. So this soap is from Walmart. It's in the laundry section. It's literally only $1, and I love it for cleaning all of my basic like eye brushes, face brushes, my brushes that aren't super big, because it just is so easy. So I just literally take the brush, scrub it on the soap, and then I'll scrub it on the mat, get it real soapy and wet, and then I just rinse it out and the brush is clean. It doesn't take a lot of effort, and it's just really easy and quick. For my larger powder brushes and like my foundation brushes that just really soak up a lot more product, I still really like to use the Zote soap, but I feel like baby shampoo is a little bit better just because it gets a little bit more soapy and the brush just gets cleaner a lot quicker versus using the bar of soap. So I also do have some brush cleaner shampoo from Sigma that I really love, but I wanted to show you guys that the baby shampoo is just as good and it's a lot cheaper. So if you don't want to splurge on any brush shampoo, baby shampoo is really good as well because it's super gentle. So same goes for my sponges. I like to use the bar of soap for the sponges because I literally will just scrub it directly onto the soap, and then I'll also get it really soapy and wet and scrub it onto the mat, and then I'll just wring out the sponge until the water is clear and until all the foundation is out. Then it is time to self-tan. I'm using the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express in shade Dark. I love this stuff. It's great. I actually leave this in longer than 2 hours, like, because I really like that dark color. I love being tan, and since summer is over, I'm like, you know what? I need some color back in my life. So I'm using this mitt that I got from Amazon, and Loving Tan actually does have one. I do like it, but I like this one just because it has this slot for your thumb, so it makes it a little bit easier just to get in there and rub it all in. And I'm pretty sure Loving Tan has something that you can use to apply the self-tanner on your back, but I personally have never used that because I'm either going to not do my back at all because nobody's really going to see it, or I'll just have like my mom or my cousin do the back for me, or even Hector. Like today, Hector actually did my back and it looks really good. So whoever is around, whether it's your roommate or your sister or your significant other, they can just pop the glove on and just rub it in, because I love Loving Tan because it really is super seamless and it gives you some nice brown color, doesn't have a really strong scent, and for me it lasts a good like 5 to 7 days depending on how much I moisturize, so I really love it. And here I'm just using this brush from Real Techniques. It's like the body brush. I personally didn't like this for foundation, but I love it for self-tanner because it's perfect for those really stubborn areas like your wrist, your ankles, just to really rub it in and make the self-tanner look super seamless. I found this brush at Ulta, by the way. So here I'm just applying my usual hair care products. If you guys are interested in everything that I use on my hair and when I'm in the shower, I will link my shower routine down below because I literally just uploaded that like a week ago, so check it out. So of course, Pamper nights call for reruns. I love rewatching old movies that I grew up watching. Like here I'm watching Princess Diaries, or I'll rewatch like my favorite shows, Gossip Girl, Grey's, you know the deal. But yeah, I just find it really relaxing and really calming, and it kind of just brings me back to like when I first watched that movie or that show, and I love it. So that is pretty much it for my pamper routine. I like to keep it really simple. I usually, whenever I'm pampering myself, I like to stay off social media and kind of just relax and have time to myself, because I feel like we all need at least one day without social media just to kind of regroup and do nothing. So I wanted to show you guys my hair once it's all dried. I did let it air dry and I just straightened a couple pieces in the front, but this is what the final result looks like. I absolutely love soft black right now with my balayage. It just matches perfectly, and I just love having a dark root, especially for fall. I think it's perfect. So that completes my pamper routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for all of your support, and huge shout out to Garnier for working with me in today's video. Don't forget to pamper yourselves also at least once or twice a month. We all need it. We all deserve it. So treat yourself. Thank you guys for everything. I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in a few days in my next one. Bye.